Hi again everyone, Scott Pyre, Popcorn fan here, and in this video, what I want to do, since this month is March and it's 2013, I thought it'd be fun to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of what is easily one of my #1 favorite TV shows of all time. Granted, The Last of Us, pretty high up there now. The TV show, I'm loving that show so much, and the season finale airs tomorrow night, and I am really excited to review the whole season once I see the season finale tomorrow. Look forward to that review. But for this video, I want to do a 10-year anniversary for a TV show based on a popular IP, though one that's also within the horror genre, and that is, wait for it, Bates Motel. Yes, Bates Motel, the TV show, first aired this month in 2013, 10 years ago. And personally, if you ask me, this show definitely still holds up. From the first season all the way to the 5th season, you just enjoy the ride with Freddie Highmore as Norman Bates and his mom Vera Farmiga as Norma, and easily that's what you watch the show for, the relationship between them. And then there's also all the other stuff that within the first the first 3 seasons, where it would address other things within the town of White Pine Bay in regards to like the drug trade, or like the drug families in season 2 and what they did in season 3 with the woman, and it was, some of that stuff wasn't all that interesting to watch because it felt like watching a different kind of TV show, and those my one criticism in the first couple seasons. But overall, though, just the acting from Freddie Highmore and Vera Farmiga, that's what you watch the show for, and it's really just such an emotional ride from beginning to end. In a similar way to The Last of Us, it's kind of a story that's really about 2 characters that really go hand in hand and are very similar. So it's rather fascinating. I'm not trying to compare this to The Last of Us, but there is a bit of a similarity in a sense that the character of Norman and his mother are, they're meant for each other, and in this similar way that Joel and Ellie are sort of meant for each other in the Last of Us show. That's really just the one comparison. That's it. But it's an amazing show, especially with the cinematography, the music, and just overall the story, the emotional weight between the characters and within the family as well, with Dylan in the mix, and especially in the final season. Oh my goodness. And then in regards to Freddie Highmore's performance in the role in that final season, his performance really excels in season 5, where you get layer upon layer upon layer of his psychosis and his mental state, which was just really fascinating. And some of the things that they do in that final season, just sort of bringing the show full circle and basically doing an adaptation of the original Psycho in a modern retelling, and all of that works really well in the final season. I don't think I ever did a proper review for the 5th season of the show, but I did do like a review of the whole series as a whole. But it is something worth watching for a lot of Psycho fans. There are some nice references and Easter eggs to the sequels too as well within the show, and it's just really cool, especially in the later 2 seasons, seasons 4 and 5. have a lot more Easter eggs and references to the Psycho movies in those seasons, and it's just really cool. And it's a show that, for me personally, I absolutely love. It's easily my favorite TV show that I've seen in years, and I can't stress how much I love this show. It's just and yeah, this is really like a kind of a discussion, I guess, kind of a retrospective, looking back on Bates Motel 10 years later, in its 10-year anniversary, and it's a show that still holds up, and I really think that it's worth watching for a lot of Psycho fans. And in related news, the Halloween movies with Jamie Lee Curtis, the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis is, the daughter of Jeanette Leigh, who is in the original Psycho. It all goes back to the original Psycho, doesn't it, in regards to the slasher genre? But yeah, it's such a great show, and it's also very underrated. I don't hear a whole lot of people talk about it. I always hear people talking about Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, and currently, shows like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. For me personally, this is where it's at for me. Bates Motel, and also, oh my goodness, just such a great show, and I do recommend it for pretty much a lot of people, because it's not just a horror show, it's a show about a family. It's a family show, family drama, and I love it. That should do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and also, once I do get a chance to see Scream 6, I will do a review for that as well. Look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.